Rookie of the Year race is over. But we just have to understand that when a transformational figure enters the fray, you got to pause and then isolate and compartmentalize and give them the love that they're due. And in this case, it belongs to Caitlin Clark.
For me and Camilla, this is the most we've ever lost in our life. I only lost 7 games in my last 2 years at LSU. So, like, it's been hard for me. But adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of, like, just moving on has been something I try to give myself a little bit of grace.
But you've known they were coming for you when you were waving your hands in your face to mock Caitlin Clark when you were beating her for the national championship.
Not only did Caitlin Clark win Rookie of the Year, but she did it unanimously. Yes, every single voter chose her, but this is where things get interesting. Angel Reese is upset about it and disputes that Caitlin Clark is deserving of it.
Caitlin Clark is box office. She is a star. If Angel Reese was older, I would have gotten on her about what she just said. Because I would have been like, how naive can you be? But she is young. She's only 22.
Can you believe the drama that is playing out in front of our eyes? It's not just about an award anymore. It's a rivalry that has everyone talking. You may be wondering why this is so major, but let me tell you, it is.
But they still ask you about Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
What is your stance on that?
So my whole thing was like, when I got drafted, number 7. So I'm like, cool. Like, the pressure is not even on me because I'm drafted 7, so the pressure shouldn't even be up there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can just hoop. So I don't know when like it started to just break out where I was just in Rookie of the Year conversations. I'm like, all right, cool.
It's because you started killing it.
Well, yeah.
And like, oh,
I'm still a rookie. I'm still figuring it out. Trying to figure things out. So if I am Rookie of the Year, God, thank you. If I'm not, back to the drawing board, and I just want to win.
We're going to delve into a story that is rocking the basketball world. It has it all: amazing talent, fierce competition, and heated debate that has both players and fans excited. Are you prepared to watch how this all unfolds? Let's dissect it and discover why this unanimous decision is creating such a stir.
Angel Reese is a wonderful player, but she does not compare to what and who Caitlin Clark is when she's on the basketball floor. Plain and simple.
Okay, let's talk about Clark's season in more detail. As you may have heard, she won Rookie of the Year unanimously, but that's only the beginning. Her on-court performance has many claiming that she did more than just have an incredible rookie season. She transformed what it means to be a WNBA rookie. You're going to learn just how good she was.
Angel Reese spoke to the media. She didn't speak to the media after the game against Caitlin Clark, but a member of the Chicago Sky, the national title winner at LSU, and she talked about where all this attention started with her and Caitlin Clark.
First of all, Clark did more than just break records. She shattered them. As I mentioned earlier, no other rookie in WNBA history has ever performed as well as she did. She is the first rookie in history to record multiple triple-doubles in a single season. Yes, multiple. This isn't just good. It's next-level stuff.
The Indiana Fever made the playoffs. They didn't play last night, but thanks to Las Vegas with a win over Chicago and Phoenix with a win over Atlanta, the Indiana Fever have their first playoff berth since 2016. 2 years ago, their home attendance was 1,800 fans. Their average this year, home attendance, is 17,000. That's almost 10 times. And, of course, the big difference is Caitlin Clark.
But hold on, there's more. In addition to leading her team and providing assists, Clark led the entire league. We're talking about an average of 8.4 assists per game, which is not only remarkable, but also broke the record. She recorded 337 assists overall over 40 games during the regular season, which means she broke the single-season record in her rookie year.
This is a phenomenon. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon. And if I said to any of these people who think Caitlin Clark is not the Rookie of the Year, I'd say, who would you want to start your franchise with?
Hold on to your seats because Clark wasn't finished rewriting the record books. She broke the rookie season points record with a walk-off 769 points, and get this, That total not only beat other rookies, but also surpassed the single-season franchise record held by her teammate Kelsey Mitchell. Talk about making an impression.
I think she should be up for MVP. Rookie of the Year, foregone conclusion. But I think MVP. Now, I'm going to look at this the way I did with Michael Jordan. Now, she's not the Michael Jordan of her sport as far as athleticism, playing, dominating. But A'ja Wilson is the best player in the game. Not even a debate. But I'm talking about value now. Value to a franchise, value to a league, getting your team in the playoffs. They had the number one pick. They were the worst team last year. And there is value that I can attach to.
However, this is where things start to get truly intriguing. Clark's remarkable play was a major contributor to the Indiana Fever securing their first postseason appearance since 2016. That's right, Clark didn't just shine individually. She also helped her entire team turn around. Her amazing performance didn't just look good on paper, it converted into wins.
I'm talking about value. Michael Jordan was the most valuable player every single year because of what he meant to his team and what he meant to the league. And, oh, by the way, winning 6 titles. Can't argue with that. Caitlin Clark may not win titles. Las Vegas is still a great team. But the fact that she's doing what she's doing and at a very high level, you know, it's now commonplace where she'll go for 26 and 12. I mean, those are great numbers for any player, no matter how long you've been in the league.
Therefore, when we discuss Clark's unanimous choice as Rookie of the Year, we're not just talking about a fantastic player. We're talking about someone who entered the league and started setting records right away. We're talking about a rookie who led the league in a significant statistical category. And we're talking about a player who helped turn her team from a losing organization to a postseason contender.
And look, Angel Reese, there's nothing that she does where you go, did you see her? Other than she plays really, really hard. And I liken her game to Moses Malone. Moses Malone was relentless. So it's not that I don't appreciate who she is or how she plays. There is no one like Caitlin Clark in the history of the WNBA.
There is more to this story than just Clark's easy route to Rookie of the Year. Remember Angel Reese? The media led us to believe that we were about to witness a nail-biter. So, what actually happened?
Saying Angel Reese is better than Caitlin Clark is saying Rodman was better than Michael Jordan, or Ben Wallace was better than Kobe, or even Andre Drummond was better than LeBron. And I shouldn't have to point out that Angel Reese is actually a poor defender.
Let's take a moment to discuss Angel Reese, the other rookie wonder that had everyone talking. The media couldn't stop comparing her to Clark and constructing this picture of an incredible battle for Rookie of the Year, as if they were preparing for a blockbuster basketball game.
But her attention, her notoriety is based off Caitlin Clark. Because she wins the national title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that. Even Caitlin Clark getting knocked down in that game on Saturday, who's standing up applauding but Angel Reese?
However, some individuals began criticizing this narrative, claiming that it was all hype and that the race wasn't as close as everyone was portraying it to be. Can you believe all that buildup? Now, we're hearing that it may have been exaggerated.
So she's sort of embraced a Draymond Green role here. But the eyeballs on the WNBA really have to do with Caitlin Clark. Now, you might, if you stay long enough, maybe you'll see something or someone there you go, okay, I'm entertained by this. But there's nothing wrong with admitting that you watch a sport because of one singular person.
Thus, when Clark won by a unanimous vote, it sort of blew the entire tight race tail out of the water, and Reese wasn't pleased at all. In fact, she flatly denied that Clark earned the prize. Talk about drama.
I thought scoring, yes, she's the all-time greatest scorer in the history of college basketball, men's or women's, but passing like this? I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque bounce passing. I'm talking about gifted LeBron-esque two-handed, full court, touchdown pass kind of passing. The likes of which I don't see in the WNBA.
Now, you may be wondering why Reese reacted so strongly. Is it just sour grapes? Or is there more to it? Well, consider this. These are two extremely talented players who have been pushing each other throughout the season. They have a rivalry and a history together, and now they have this award between them. However, this rivalry is more than just about them. It's doing something incredible for women's basketball. All of this back and forth competition and talking is drawing attention to the game, and it's bringing new eyes to the game. They are correct when they say that this isn't just about an award. It's about two incredible talents pushing each other to new heights. Consider this. Clark and Reese are lifting the standard for everyone, not just themselves. How recently have you seen this much? When was the last time you witnessed women's basketball generate so much buzz on social media? This rivalry isn't only making headlines, it's also creating a following. You've watched the records tumble and the rivalry flare, but there are far more participants in this tale than just two. What if I told you that Clark's victory might completely alter the WNBA landscape? There's a reason why some people are referring to her as a transformative player. What does that actually mean? And why are some of the game's legends temporarily pulling back zoom out? There is more to Clark's unanimous Rookie of the Year victory than her amazing numbers, or even her rivalry with Angel Reese. It's an indication of something far more significant occurring in the WNBA. We're talking about a player who has the ability to alter not only the game on the court, but also the league as a whole. When was the last time you've seen a rookie enter the league and have such an impact? When people talk about Clark, they use terms like transformative because she is not only breaking records, but also setting a new standard, attracting new fans, increasing awareness of the game, and demonstrating what is possible in women's basketball.
The WNBA's black superstars should thank their lucky stars for the record ratings Caitlin Clark is detonating, even if new fans are mostly white fans. It doesn't matter what color eyeballs are.
But here's where it gets complicated. Not everyone is happy about Clark receiving so much attention. Some WNBA legends and veterans are arguing that Clark is receiving too much attention too soon. Can you believe it? The very thing that is thrilling so many fans is creating conflict within the league.
I tried to flaunt my white-on-white objectivity. I said Angel Reese is the Rookie of the Year halfway through the season. But the other day, I must admit, it hit me like Katie Bell Henderson telling me that's enough. I told myself it's not racist for me to like Caitlin Clark's game and to say so publicly. And I have no doubt some of the early resentment among black stars in the WNBA was caused from them reading their social media mentions, their comments, and deciding that Caitlin Clark had become the darling of the far right.
Why, then, did the pushback well? It's an issue that has everyone talking, including league officials, players, and fans. Some claim it's about justice, arguing that other outstanding players aren't receiving the attention they deserve. Others are concerned that concentrating too much on one player will overshadow the team component of the game.
No woman that I've seen has ever been able to jump shoot, wrist flick logo threes, Steph-like threes, like Caitlin Clark can.
Furthermore, this whole situation is bringing attention to the way the WNBA markets its stars. Some argue that the league should market all of its best players, not just the newest sensation, and they are posing difficult questions about how to expand the league while still honoring its past and all of its current stars.
But I don't take disrespect lightly, and she disrespected Alexis and my girls. South Carolina, they still my SEC girls too. But y'all not gonna disrespect them either. So I wanted to pick her pocket, but I had a moment at the end of the game, and I was in my bag. I was in my moment.
But here's the thing. The WNBA may really benefit from all of this discussion and attention. In fact, it may be just what the league needs. Remember what one analyst said? It's getting people talking about women's basketball in a way they haven't before, generating buzz, igniting discussions, and most importantly, increasing interest in the sport. They are correct that Clark's resounding victory is altering not only the record books, but also the course of women's basketball. This is about the potential for expansion to reach new audiences and propel the WNBA to new heights, not just about one player or one season. What's really amazing about Clark's victory isn't just that she's a great athlete. It's also about how competition can inspire athletes to do amazing feats. Consider it. After pushing one another throughout the season, take a look at what transpired. Not only did Clark win, but she also broke numerous records, but this is where things start to get really interesting. There is more to this rivalry than merely who is superior. These athletes are demonstrating to us what it means to be exceptional on and off the court by practicing sportsmanship and persevering through difficult times.
Sure, some of those black superstars read in their comments, "See what she's doing to the black people's game?" Now several WNBA stars, black and white, have criticized their commissioner for not properly condemning the Angel versus Caitlyn racial hate they've seen on their social media.
The next time you watch Clark and Reese battle it out, keep in mind that sometimes your greatest opponent can also be your greatest inspiration. They aren't just competing with one another, they're pushing one another to new limits, and who knows? Perhaps we're witnessing the beginning of something even greater in women's basketball. Can you guess what they'll do next?
And Clark is running away with the WNBA assists lead. She's 25 better than anybody else in the league. It's pretty extraordinary for a rookie. Caitlin Clark, in a shock to me, has proven already to be a once-a-generation passer. I did not see that coming at Iowa.